Good morning, everyone. This is Gary Kay, and this is a special rants and raves because we're doing a video version. I'm going to have a video chat with Kurt DeYoung. Kurt is the VP of Channel Sales at Barco. Kurt, good morning. How are you?
Hey, great, Gary. How are you today?
I'm doing good. So last week I was in New York, as you know, for your launch of the CX series, which is the ClickShare conference product, but you
Yep,
still have the CS series.
correct.
And by the way, I know that Almo is a big distributor of that product, and I know that they're a big partner. So for those that work for Almo and the integrators that buy from Almo, tell me how do you choose between the CS and the CX? Like when should you use one or the other?
Well, I think it's a great question. I think one of the big things that we see is a lot of rooms in the corporate enterprise today are becoming video enabled, right? So, and even in our business here, we have some rooms where we're definitely going to use video, and others that are just going to be local collaboration rooms. And so that's really kind of the demarcation line for a lot of companies, a lot of integrators that are doing some consulting work for their clients is how much video is going to be used in this particular space. And if it's just going to be straight collaboration, the current CS models will still remain active in our product line, and they're fully featured and they're fully functional at this point with app or buttons, so you can get away from the hardware functionality if that's what you're looking for. But if you're really looking at kind of retrofitting or building up new systems or new room builds, and they do need to be video enabled with many of the UC tools, then the new ClickShare conference platform is a great choice.
That's the CX. So my understanding too is that the CX is designed to replace the PC or the need for a PC in the room. You can still put a PC in the room, but you don't have to, because the idea is that you can walk in with your laptop. I do a lot of video conferencing on my laptop because I'm traveling all the time. I'm also teaching at UNC. And so I'm opening my laptop, I'm conferencing, and then I want to have someone else who's working with me join a conference.
Yep.
We can either huddle around the laptop, or we can go to a room that has a USB camera and a USB mic and speakers. And if I plug a CX ClickShare button into this, right, then all of a sudden I'm connected to I'm still on my collaboration platform, but I'm connected to the room speakers and mic, so that I don't have to huddle around the laptop screen. That's my understanding of when the CX is really shining.
Yeah, absolutely. I think one of the things that we're always trying to do here at Barco around the ClickShare family of product is remove the friction, right? And really, in our experience, people know how to use their laptops. They know how to use the clients on their laptops of the various UC platforms because they use them every day. But when we walk into a room and we're confronted with another device that we don't use every day, we have a tendency to kind of get confused. So from the user experience, being able to use the client that's resident on your laptop in the traditional ClickShare experience that you're used to is going to be a frictionless process. The other thing that's great about the ClickShare conference platform is that it really removes some of the complexity around the room build out, and because we're removing cables, right? I mean, the big thing around ClickShare when it came out, it was the HDMI killer, and now we're able to remove some of the other complexities or some of the other hardware pieces that are required for some of these proprietary room systems, and that's going to make everybody's life easier. And you don't have to drop a network drop at the table or power at the table, because all these peripherals are behind the television at this point, and you really just have your laptop and a ClickShare button, and you're
Right.
ready to go.
Yeah. And then, so do you still have the CS Huddle, the Huddle 100, and the
Correct.
CSE 200, the CSE 400? I forget the models.
We have the CS 100 Huddle,
Right.
which is the 100 without a button. We've got the 100 platform with a button. We've got the 200, which is our leading product. We've got the 200 Plus, which really brought in the 4K and the
Right.
touch capabilities, and then we've got the fully featured CSE 800 platform,
800.
which is just a fantastic boardroom type of platform, which really has a lot of expanded capabilities.
So the CS, when you put an E on it, my understanding is that has enterprise level security.
Correct.
So the CX, are those automatically E, or are they differentiated somehow?
Automatically enterprise level security.
Okay.
And really the CS, we just have some kind of rough presets for traditional kind of network infrastructure security rules that most IT departments are going to want to have. When you get the E, you have a lot more flexibility to control the environment like the way that you want to control the environment. But we've already kind of extended that. That's been a big demand from our customer base, really, to have those functionality hooks on the security side, and we've extended those all the way into the ClickShare Conference CX family.
Okay, so, and to see all that, go to barco.com/ClickShare. You can go to almoproav.com. Almo is actually, I believe, still the world's largest distributor of the ClickShare, certainly in the U.S. So if you can go to Barco, you can go to almoproav.com. They have a ClickShare page. They talk about ClickShare, but also barco.com/ClickShare is where you can go as well. We'll both be in Amsterdam for the ISE show as well, where I suspect that's going to be a central focus of Barco's stand there. I'm excited to see sort of how they integrate it, and your video production that you did with launching the product, but also explaining the different functionality. All of that is at the Barco website, or you can go to youtube.com/Barco. You can find all the videos as well. And that's maybe an easy way to figure out how to use the product. So Kurt, thanks very much for joining me today, and thanks for taking the time.
My pleasure, Gary, and I'll see you at ISE next week.
See you next week. And of course, if you want to see all of our coverage of ISE, go to raypubs.com/ISE 2020. Thanks to Almo for supporting this video cast. Go to almoproav.com to find all the Barco products, including the ClickShare there. And Kurt, thanks for your time.
Thank you, Gary. Have a great